If you are north of 6 feet tall, you probably have no problem using these sturdy two-step Rubbermaid steps to climb into your camper. But if you are vertically challenged or travel with a short person, that last step can be a real challenge. Here's our simple solution. We looked at the accordion type steps and just didn't want to mess with those due to their size. We also looked at the hitch mounted steps, but those don't seem to avoid a large gap any better than our plastic steps. Typically, these steps are 9 inches apart. That leaves about 17 inches from the top step to reach the floor of our camper. That is just too high for one of us to easily use. However, the bumper of our F-150 is 8 inches above the last step, and a 1-inch board on top of that would make the third step 9 inches, just like the first two steps. And that leaves only 8 inches more to reach the floor of the camper. Perfect. But how do you secure a step to the bumper? First, we got an unfinished pine stair tread. It's a 1-inch thick board that comes with a rounded edge. It is 48 inches long, and I trimmed it down to 10 inches wide. This board is very stable on the bumper, but needs to be secured. On the right side of my F-150, there are 2 M8 threaded holes. I have no idea what they're for, but they're very convenient, so I made a little bracket from 1/8 inch steel with a flat bar that protrudes 4 inches out over the bumper to hold the board in place. There are no bolt holes on the left side, but there is a very sturdy strut on both sides holding the bumper to the frame of the truck. To make use of the left-hand strut, I got some 1/2-inch threaded rod and some 1/8 inch flat steel and made a very strong structure that clamps around the strut and holds my other 4-inch steel flat to secure the other side of the board. These 4-inch flanges are out of the way and hold the board firmly in place. We don't even need the 2 cotter pin holes that I added to hold it better. We stow the board on the bed rail with a number of screws in the bottom of the camper overhang and a rotating square tube to lock it in. Depending on your truck and your pad thickness, your board may or may not fit as snugly as ours on the rail, but you might be able to make it fit or find another spot. I stow things in the space between the camper sides and the bed rails, so it might go there also. Wherever you stow the board, just make sure it is secured well and can't go flying on the freeway. Well, this really makes life easier for my wife, so we would recommend something like this if you're getting tired of that 17-inch final step. Well, we hope this helped you negotiate that last big step. Thanks for viewing, and let us know if you've got other ideas here.